Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome, my friends, to today's episode of Top Deck. We have a top 500 Mono White Lifegain for you here today with our standard top deck. So very excited about this. This one is by our friend Sampras 87. So congratulations on hitting the top 500 with this Lifegain deck. Best of 3. Very excited to be hitting this as Lifegains really started to come around again towards the end of the season and the beginning of this one. So very excited, like I mentioned, to dive into it here today. So appreciate you tuning in. Flip me that like if you enjoy the video today. If you have questions, if you have comments, let me know down below, or feel free to pop in that Discord server, my friends. That information is there for you in the description, along with the timestamps for today's video, where we will cover the strategy objective of the list. We'll go to boarding for best of 3. We'll then go play that competitive Magic in both best of 1 and best of 3, and then we'll close out with a little bit of a retrospective on today's episode, my friends. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today's video. On top of that, great ways to support the channel, great benefits to you, and great ways to stay connected, my friends. So let's go ahead here and talk about what we have going on. Top 500 Mono White Lifegain. We got a few changes here with the Dungeons and Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. The first piece that I want to talk about, we got Cleric class. Additionally, getting in Cave of the Frost Dragon. Now, we're not running any other lands, the snow-covered mountains, so which is good. I was a fan of the Radiant Fountain version, so this is continuing to be pulled through. I like the additional options here that we have going on with Cave of the Frost Dragon as well as taking advantage of Amiria's Call. And then the rest of this is fairly close to what we have for kind of our traditional Mono White Lifegain. So those are the couple changes that we're flipping in here. Cleric class giving us a little bit of an extra buffer. And whenever we gain life, we put a +1/+1 counter on target creature we control. We can pull something back from the graveyard, which is really nice. And then we get some longer term advantages here by being able to play those two as well against anything that's board wipe. This is really kind of a mid-range deck. Very effective in best of 1. Looking forward to playing it, like I said, in both best 1 and best of 3 here today. So that is the strategy objective of the list. Let's go ahead and talk about boarding here for best of 3. And we're going to break this down 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. So aggro decks, we got Naya Winota, we got Boros Winota, we got mono red, we got mono white, we got mono black, we got all kinds of stuff in the space. Gruul, Magda, Gruul, John Adventures, whatever you want to call it now as well here. So what you're going to look for in this space potentially is Containment Priest, so that a non-token creature can kind of shut down any of the Winota decks. Anyone running Adventures, Draft Magistrate works really well. Giant Killer can work in terms of killing some of those bigger creatures as well. Archon of Emeria, if you want to slow them down on some of those plays, can be late game. Bashing Light can help you in terms of taking out some key pieces. And then Archon of Absolution, anything against white, that can be a big one for you there. So lots of things that you can flip in here in the best of 1. And where I would look is really things like Elseed. Selfless Savior's nice to keep in here, but we just really can keep some of these bigger, get the creatures bigger and going from that perspective. You could go a little bit less than Lurrus if you wanted to as well, but those are some ideas for you there in that lineup. Then mid-range, we hit things like is it Tempo, is it Dragons? We also have some of the Naya stuff bridging over, Gruul bridging over. You got the Gigantha Naya decks, mid-range decks, token decks, those kinds of things as well. Scalds, that fun stuff. All the sacrifice decks from Golgari to Mardu to Rakdos to Jund here in the space. Pest and Witherbloom, lots of things here in that mid-range. Mono white as well, again, as another bridge deck here. If they are playing more creature-based spells, we'll go similar to the aggro. If not, we'll begin to take a look at things like Archon of Emeria, so that shuts down the double plays, so that's a big one. Additionally, Redain can slow things down, and also Stuff with Protector's Shield, a lot of the 1/1 little flyer guys. So those are some big ones to keep in mind there that you might flip around, and Bashing Light to get at anything that you might want to. And then this is also good against anything running snow. Then late game, we move into our ultimatum decks. So Temur, Sultai, Ultimatum. We also have Emergent Ultimatum, or Sultai Emergent. We also have our Azorus. We got Blink decks in the space. We also have Dimmer control, Sultai control, a bunch of things here. The late game, any of the Doom decks stuff still kind of floating around. But there you're probably really going to think about running Redain, probably Archon of Emiria so that they can't cast multiple spells, maybe Banishing Light as well. So those are the things that you're going to consider boarding for your best of threes, when you're going to board, how you're going to board those things as well, my friends. So very excited. Let's go ahead and play that competitive Magic here today. We broke down strategy, objective of the list. We broke down boarding for you. Now we're going to go get those games in and see how we hold up here today. So very excited about this. And we haven't done the standard one in a while. So excited to come back. We're all set to go, and let's go for it here. Uh-oh. All right, server issues hopefully gone at this point. There we go. One of the reasons, we got a lot of other stuff going on in the household with our new family members, so definitely keep it busy nonetheless. All right, this is a good start. We'll keep this. Get to our 3. We got Doxos. We got a few things we can do. And we'll go from here. Let me see if that's probably fine. Uh-oh. Red Deerus. Uh-oh. Still hanging out. Uh-oh. Are we going to get our first win of the day off our friend here? Oh, nope. So we got a few things. If we drop our other Doxos, what's that? Good question. So looks like we're running against Rakdos deck. Could be mono red. This individual is certainly taking their time. Ooh, second one here. So we will play this. All right, next turn we can get there. Unless they take our speaker off. Red Arus 91. Ooh, it's Zirda deck. Look at that. Well, we can take that off. Not enough yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. One spell. One spell. So we're good here. And let's pop this guy. Perforos. Another Zirda. Oh, we should be pretty close to lethal here. So let's see what we got. Nice. Let's see how they block. Trickery is upon us. Like it. Keep that live. Just so we kill the Zirda. And we can bring, we want to bring this guy back in. Well, we can bring that one. So we can get this guy on next turn. They need 3. No? Alright. Boom! Woo! Interesting deck. Not bad, but we got through. Red is a good matchup for us, nonetheless, my friends. Woo! A little spicy there. Ooh, we'll take it. There we go. Minion of the Mighty. Claim that prize. All right, on to our second best of one here today. Great way to support the channel. We got swag. We got all kinds of stuff for you in our merch store. Swag and merch store. You can check that out. But all right, stay tuned. Joro. Now we will go first. We will keep this. I like the 1 to 2. Hopefully that's the way it works for us today. We'll play this first. We'll go here. We could also play this. We could go boom boom. Let's see what our friends got. We're doing this. Mono green maybe. Simic. Simic. Ooh, landfall. See if they trade. Nope. Red. Red Joro. Green. 4 greens. Magecraft deck. All right. We can live with that. Blocks. That's why. because we are still on the better side of this. Simic Magecraft. Could pay 3 life. We'll do that. All we need to do is actually drop them all at Skyclaves as long as they can't hit Speaker here somewhere. Right, we are good with the match. Boom! Mono White Lifegain doing work against this Simic Magecraft deck. Landfall too. Pretty interesting. All right, third and final best of one here for us today. Oof. Spicy. Very, very spicy. We will take it. This is one of my favorite decks. At least has been for some time to rank up. I'll be sad at rotation. Side. All right, same thing. We keep it. We'll go here, boom, boom, boom. Maybe onto that. Yeah. Keep that. This looks like Boros went out of deck. Yes, it is. Ouch. Try to slow it down a little bit. Oof. That one does hurt a little bit. We'll wait. So Boros Winota, they don't have anything super big yet in terms of being able to hit Winota. They can certainly play Winota. I'm gonna go grab Boros. So that's what I grab. All right. There you go. Alright, so here's what we do now. Now we go here. And go there. Now they'll have 6 that they can swing in with. So next turn, let's see where they go. Go white. And we'll go 1, 2. Swing in with these two. They may chump. I don't think they will. So we did this so we can hit anything on their board. Oof. There they go. If they swing in, though, they're in a bad spot. So 2 on the flyer they can block there, though. They can't get everything over the top yet. And they're gonna have to block 1. We'll see what they do. So we can trade on the Lurrus. They might have another Skyclave. Flyer. Huge bummer. Huge bummer. Not much we could do by them taking that off. It's close. Was close. We didn't have any payoffs. No payoffs. Shoot. Oh well. Lost to Boros Winota, top play deck right now as well, and best of 1. All good. Let's go into our best of 3 and see how we hold up today in traditional standard ranked. There we go. We are good to go, my friends. Now, if we would have went on the flyer, if we would have moved it over, I don't think we would have been okay because they would have attacked in with everything. We will play first. This is a terrible start. This is a little bit better, not much. We'll get rid of that. We will play this guy first against Wildfire. That is a huge, huge bummer. And not a good start for us. So we got Magda Gruul. That helps. If they have... Nope. That's got slowness, so we're good. Summoning Sickness. Well, never mind. They can tap into this too. Summoning Sickness to turn into the Den of the Bugbear. They could have drilled me. Oh, that's unfortunate. But here we go. We'll take our guy back. And now we can protect. That's fine. So if we block here, they'll take 4. I will block. All right. So we can do this. Now, they could still have cleave. They could have double burn on the speaker. Now, good news is we can now move them all over. We're gonna go for them all. See if they trade. They do. Puts me at a potential bad spot. We'll see. Because they can make the Den of the Bugbear. Oh, they got another one. There they go. Have to keep it up. Oh, they're going to go for the Jasper there. There we go. So we will go with L-Seed first. There we go. We were just fine. So now what we want to do is Giant Killer works well here. Archon of Emeria could work well. Drannith Magistrate's going to shut him out too. Let's drop our Cleric class. We want to keep these. We'll have the main deck. And then we want to keep all this stuff here. I'm going to drop one Daxos, one Iliad. Alright, there we go. We'll do that. We could play the double up there too, but it's not what we need right now. Let's stick with this for now. Against Wildfire. Again. We will hit it with the Skyclave next. There we go. Let's see how they play this. should have blocked with everything. All right. We're still okay, because now we just do this. Gonna wait on that. Boom! We were golden, my friends, taking down Magda Gruul there with Mono White Lifegain. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So very, very healthy here today. We did end up losing one, but it happens. So we lost to the Boros Winota deck, which is very popular right now. So again, this is the top 500 Mono White Lifegain deck by Sampras87. So nice work, Sampras. Like what we did here in terms of the one-offs. Worked well for us here today in terms of what we did. We did have our draft magistrates. Didn't get a chance to play them, but hey, not bad. Really like what we had going on. You got to see it. A nice take and facelift here for Dungeons and Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms on Magic the Gathering Arena. So how do we finish? Best of one, we went 2-1. Lost that Boros Winota deck, like we said, and then best of 3. We did take it down against the Magda Gruul deck, which is super popular right now, going 2-0, which was really nice. So where's this at the meta? Best of 1. It's definitely, I would say, between a tier 1 and tier 2 deck. Right now it's running hot because there's a lot of stuff. If you caught Friday night meta, you should check that out. We talk about it a little bit there. And then best of 3, this is probably more of like a tier 2 deck. It does run well. It just struggles against some of the late game stuff. However, we do have good options here with some of these other additions to make that work. So typically that Salt Ultimatum really hurts this deck. But that's what we have today, Planeswalkers. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Again, Sampras87, nice work. Planeswalkers, if you have questions, if you have comments, let me know. Love to hear from you down below or in that Discord server. It's in the details. On top of that, great ways to support the channel in there, like a YouTube membership or Patron. Great benefits to you there as well. Lots of cool things, like little stamps for that, and emotes and all that fun jazz, and working on more stuff. So stay tuned, Planeswalkers. We do have discounts for you on custom sleeves and custom playmats as well, that you can get a hold of down below in merch. So thank you as always. Appreciate that support. Stay connected. There are great ways to do that in the details and on the channel, my friends, because we have a lot more coming your way. More standard top decks, standard 2022 top decks, historic. We were into Jumpstart. We got Jank. We got Friday Night Meta and tier list. We got some tier lists coming, my friends, and Innistrad. So very excited about the new set. We'll keep an eye out and we'll talk about that here a little bit more going forward. So stay safe, Planeswalkers. We'll see you again soon. Until next time, Mythras out.